Momentum. Literally every Sonic fan's favorite word ever since they showed the first bits of gameplay of Sonic Frontiers at the IGN first previews. Can you believe that? And now, whenever I watch a video on YouTube that's talking about a Sonic game, I have to constantly hear that word. Every time. I kid you not. I'm not kidding. Whenever I watch, not every time I watch a Sonic video, but every time I see one that talks about maybe Sonic Frontiers gameplay, or talking about any other kind of Sonic game or media related to Sonic, that word's always brought up. Every time. I swear, people just won't stop talking about it, and they are worrying that Sonic Frontiers might not have any so-called momentum. Oh, good God. Help me. Even in videos where it shows them playing a game that isn't Frontiers, they always mention it. Now, if you have no idea what momentum means, go to Google. Or if you're just too lazy to do it, I'll just put the definition right here on the screen. So yeah, the word basically means the quantity of one's movement, and measured on the mass and velocity of one moving. And yeah, like I said earlier, momentum is used a lot, especially for Sonic games, and in which it's basically used where Sonic's grinding on a rail, and he's just using momentum from his body to go fast or slow or something. Basically, it means the amount of weight Sonic has when he's grinding on a rail or running down a hill. Why does this word matter so much to Sonic fans that they feel the need to mention it in literally every Sonic gameplay-related video? I just don't understand it. Can someone please tell me? Ever since they first showed this part of the gameplay in the IGN preview, people have been bragging nonstop about the fact that there's no momentum in Frontiers. And I'm pretty sure I've heard that word way before Frontiers was even first shown. But yeah, I'm sorry everyone, but that word just really drives me crazy after I've heard it for 500 times. I honestly don't think it's that important, but mainly with Frontiers, people say that he needs more momentum, which is true, but I guess what's getting me is just the amount of times that the fans demand these sort of things for Sonic games. Why could they possibly be complaining so many times about the momentum when they can be complaining about other things? Like the pop-in, which looks terrible. I really hope they fix it. Or you can even be complaining about the fact that the cyberspace stages are just rehashed levels from past Sonic games. Ugh, Green Hill Zone. And 2D sections. Seriously, so many other stuff they can be complaining about, but yet they choose to complain about the momentum, which I doubt barely anyone would care about. Normal people, to be exact. Well, at least they cared enough to put this so-called momentum, judging by this new footage of the Eris Island. Sonic needs more momentum! You need to gain momentum! Shut up, people. Get over it. To me, I don't think momentum matters at all in a Sonic game, because it's just not that important. But apparently to most fans, it's so important that they think Frontiers will be a bad game without that stupid M-word, which makes absolutely no sense. And for anyone who's still confused, here's a demonstration of the thing people keep demanding in the game. It just goes to show how crazy M-word lovers and Sonic fans can be sometimes. I think people are actually trying to convince others that the game is bad, right to the point where they have to mention the fact that there's no momentum in the game. What kind of society are we living in right now? Are you seriously not going to play a game just because it doesn't have any momentum? I never understood why it was such a big deal to begin with. Sonic is just grinding on rails. That's it. Nothing else. It is not needed. Maybe it is, but not as much as people want it to. So let's just say Unleashed, Colors, and Gens. Not mentioning Forces because we all know how mediocre that game is. But yeah, let's just say these three games had little to no momentum in them. Would y'all seriously stop playing them for that reason alone? If so, then let me just say that you need to turn off your phone, laptop, iPad, TV, or whatever it is that you're watching this video on, and go get help. And imagine if Mario or Kirby didn't have any momentum in their games. Would y'all stop playing them for that? Seriously, people these days would find anything wrong with a Sonic game. Yeah, Frontiers is probably going to be unleashed all over again, where the game got criticized nonstop before it actually released, and once it did, people praised it. This game deserves to be praised by many, specifically this version of the game. And when Sonic Team does exactly what the fans say, they will still find a reason to talk shit about it. Why do you think they keep on reusing the same stages that we've seen before in the past games? Probably because fans and haters don't know how to shut up. And also, along with the fact that people say there's no momentum in the game, they also say the game looks too realistic. You mean like Adventure, Adventure 2, 06, and Unleashed? You know, the games that y'all keep praising, and the games that y'all keep wanting Sega and Sonic Team to remaster? So as you guys can tell, it's gotten pretty dark in my room. So with the power of editing, I will now turn on the lamp that's behind me. There we go. But yeah, people also criticize the fact that Frontiers looks way too realistic. And these people have clearly never played a Sonic game. Well, from the 2000s at least. I need realism in my Sonic games, for crying out loud. But yeah, momentum does not matter to me at all. So can y'all please stop complaining about it? And yeah, there were also several people, including me, who were complaining about the fact that the cyberspace stages are just rehashed levels from past Sonic games. And honestly, I don't really care that much about them, because if you're like me, you're probably going to play the game for the open zone part and barely for the cyberspace stages. And I believe I heard that the cyberspace levels were optional, so you don't have to do them. I stated this in one of my past videos I made on Sonic Frontiers, but I might as well bring it up again. After reading into the story for Frontiers, I've noticed that Sonic seems to have lost his memory while he appeared in the Kronos Island. So I guess this time it makes sense for them to bring back the old stages along with ones they didn't reuse before, so he can be able to gain back his memories. I'm not saying it's good for them to bring back old stages again for the umpteenth time, but at least now it kind of serves a purpose in the story and game itself, unlike Forces. And I'm sure this hasn't been said 100 times, but the only reason the game looked bad in the IGN previews was because it was an early build of the game, meaning the product was not final. And it was clear that the person playing the game during the preview had no idea what the hell they were doing. At least I hope so. Seriously, people, grow up and get better at the games, because the only reason why y'all say that Sonic has some bad games is because y'all are just trash at them. And that's coming from a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I'm sure you and me can play the game way better than anyone else did at the IGN press conferences. Also, people complain about the cyberspace levels being too linear, and all I can say to that is, aren't all levels in a video game linear? Like I said, I'm probably going to be playing the game for mostly the open zone part. It's a mostly open world game where you can run around super fast as Sonic. There were even people saying that the islands look so generic and don't look like they belong in a Sonic game. Well, boom, you got the cyberspace stages, which literally reuse the old ones. That's what y'all get for the criticism. That SpongeBob episode, Krusty Love, where SpongeBob was yelling at Mr. Krabs, is suddenly starting to come clear now.
Then you'll say, we're not talking about this, or this, we're talking about this!
And another thing about the stage rehashing, people tend to give Sonic Mania a pass for doing it, when I don't think it makes any sense. Don't get me wrong though, because I love Sonic Mania, but when people complain about them reusing the same stages over and over again, they skip out on Mania, which literally did the exact same thing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because I'm still going to play Frontiers either way and get a lot of enjoyment from it because I'm just really hyped for the game and can't wait to play it. And I have plenty of faith in the game as well. People who've played a demo of the game at Gamescom seem to come back with positive reviews, so we might be saved after all. All we have to do now is wait for the game to come out in 2 months, and hopefully make it through even though all of those critics will get in our way. But if I were y'all, I would just ignore them, and not let them steal the hype from you. Phew, I went from complaining about momentum to complaining about all of the complaints people have been making about the game. I think we should all give the game a chance, and I highly doubt it'll fail, but I just really hope it doesn't. Because we've all been waiting 5 years for another mainline Sonic game, and they really better not disappoint it with Frontiers. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today, so if you were able to stick around for this whole video, props to you. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we just have to wait for the game to come out now, like I said. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
We now introduce you all to Sonic Frontiers, a new action-adventure game where Sonic can freely roam around in this huge environment.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Here's how the momentum in the game is going to work. For this, we basically... Alright, I'm gonna head out. Oh, come on!